Imagine a future where diseases like cancer or Alzheimer's are no longer threats deciding our fate. Picture a world where growing old is merely a choice rather than an inevitable journey. Right now, these ideas seem far fetched because of our current limitations in medicine and technology. But what if I told you that there's a key to unlock these possibilities? Enter nanotechnology, a field that's shining a light on an endless array of opportunities for advancing our health and extending our lifespan.
Exactly. Today, we're diving into the many ways nanotechnology is set to reshape not just medicine, but our entire world. There are groundbreaking ideas in development that could have a massive impact on everything we know. Think about nanobots detecting diseases at early stages, or even repairing damaged cells. But where did these concepts originate? Let's journey back to the roots of nanotechnology and discover how this all began.
The concept of nanotechnology really got attention back in 1986 when Eric Drexler published his book, Engines of Creation. This was quite a seminal work because it brought the whole idea of using tiny machines to the forefront of science and public imagination. Before that, people hadn't really considered the potential of molecular manufacturing on such a broad scale. Drexler's vision was not just about small machines. He was thinking of revolutionary changes across multiple fields.
That's right, and his work certainly made waves. It sparked quite a bit of excitement and debate. People started to wonder about the endless possibilities, like how these tiny devices could change medicine and industries. This also opened up discussions about some potentially frightening scenarios, such as Drexler's gray goo concept. This was a cautionary tale, imagining a world where self-replicating nanobots could end up covering everything, as a swarm of replicating machines. Now, those early ideas have evolved as technology advanced, leading us to new frontiers in the field.
This scenario definitely contributed to the discussions around responsible uses of nanotech. People really started to think deeply about the ethical concerns and potential risks. The idea was both thrilling and a bit scary, showing us the immense power and responsibility of developing these technologies. Drexler made everyone see nanotech not as just science fiction, but as a real, future-changing opportunity. The progress in this field has been swift, and today we're seeing the theoretical become reality in many surprising ways.
Absolutely. We've come a long way from those early debates. As we've seen, Drexler's ideas laid the groundwork for what many scientists are developing today. Nanotechnology is now a significant part of modern engineering, impacting countless sectors. From medical diagnostics to creating new materials, this field is advancing rapidly. While the gray goo scenario hasn't happened, it was good to consider such possibilities to guide development with caution and care, balancing innovation with safety.
So, what do we really mean when we talk about nanotechnology? Many think it's all about tiny robots, but there's more to it. It includes natural nanomachines, things like our own cells and viruses. These are incredible examples of what tiny machines can do. Cells manage all life processes, while viruses can even hijack other cells. The Earth is full of these microscopic wonders that have existed for millions of years.
Absolutely. If you think about the way life started on Earth, it's like a natural nanotech event. When simple organisms began to replicate and spread everywhere, you can say it turned the planet into what some might call a green goo situation. Life itself shows how effective these tiny processes can be, influencing everything from the air we breathe to the land we walk on. Now, we're taking inspiration from these processes to design our own nanomachines.
Right, and that's where it gets exciting. With the knowledge we've gained from observing life, we're trying to engineer nanomachines tailored for specific tasks. Imagine using our understanding of DNA molecules and viruses to design machines that can help in medicine, like repairing cells, or even delivering drugs directly where they're needed. Life has been showing us how to do this on a small scale for ages, and we're just beginning to catch up.
Exactly. The transition from natural to artificial nanotechnology is not just about copying life, but using it as a model. Scientists hypothesize that if life can emerge and flourish under such conditions, then creating artificial machines on this level should be possible too. The ultimate aim is to harness this same efficiency to tackle tasks that were simply impossible until now. Designing these machines involves a lot of creativity and scientific know-how.
Let's talk about how nanotechnology is already making waves in modern engineering. It's fascinating to see how it's being used in things like semiconductors. These tiny components are crucial in the tech we use every day, like smartphones and computers. Nanoscale engineering allows us to create products that are more efficient and powerful. However, there's often confusion about the terms nano, micro, and atomic. So let's clear those up.
Absolutely. The way we use these terms in science can be confusing, but it's important to understand. Micro refers to things that are a millionth of a meter, while nano is even smaller at a billionth of a meter. At the atomic scale, we deal with individual atoms. These scales aren't just about size. They describe different levels of complexity in engineering. It's quite common for media and fiction to blur these lines, leading to some misconceptions.
Media portrayals often make nanotechnology seem all-powerful, like in some movies and books, where nanobots solve every problem instantly. But real-life technology isn't there yet, and has limitations. For example, while nanoscale engineering has revolutionized semiconductors, we're still figuring out how to safely and effectively use nanotech on a broader scale. The truth is, we're in the early stages, and there's a lot more research to be done.
Definitely, and understanding the real-life limitations is important. Nanotech isn't magic. It's complex engineering with both immense possibilities and challenges. Some of the current hurdles include not just building these tiny machines, but also ensuring they work as intended in real-world environments. These are significant challenges that scientists and engineers are working to overcome. Next, we'll dive into specific hurdles and challenges the field faces.
Now, stepping into the challenges faced by nanotechnology, there's something known as the sticky fingers problem. This issue arises because tiny machines, or nanobots, find it tricky to manipulate individual atoms due to strong forces that cause atoms to stick to them. Not only is this a technical hurdle, but there's a lively scientific debate about whether we can even manipulate single atoms with precision. Some argue it's nearly impossible due to these sticky interactions at such a microscopic level.
That's a fascinating point. This is where discussions around picotech come into play. Picotech refers to working with even smaller scales than nanotech, dealing with individual atoms and nuclear particles. While nanotech involves machines composed of millions of atoms, picotech deals with just a handful. Scientists are exploring potential solutions to overcome these challenges, like using innovative materials and methods. Yet, it remains a contested topic with researchers divided on its feasibility.
Considering these challenges, we must look at the bigger picture. While the concept of manipulating single atoms might be debated, it's not entirely necessary for many nanotech applications. For example, even if we can't conduct single atom manipulations, nanobots can still perform complex tasks like repairing tissues or delivering targeted drugs. Instead of focusing on the technical limits, researchers are looking to bridge the gap between theory and practical applications, venturing into more achievable alternatives.
Absolutely, the line between nanotech and picotech clearly defines their capabilities. Nanotechnology can still achieve remarkable things without needing to work at picotech scales. But as we move from theoretical models to practical uses, it's crucial to conduct ongoing research to improve our methods. By focusing on possible solutions we can adopt today, we can enhance the development of applications like health monitoring devices and environmental protection systems.
Indeed, it's an exciting time for nanotech as it heads towards bridging these gaps. With a focus on real-world applications, we'll soon observe groundbreaking advances in everyday use. While manipulation challenges exist, efforts are underway to refine these technologies for better control and accuracy. In doing this, we're not only solving today's issues, but also paving the way for future successes in various industries.
Without doubt, this transition from theory to lab and finally to practical use shows how adaptable this field truly is. As researchers strive for breakthroughs, we'll see more sophisticated ways to harness nanotech for societal benefit. This journey from concept to tangible technology is evidence of nanotech's potential, steering this field towards promising future applications. It clearly shows the importance of moving further in our research and development endeavors.
Continuing from our exploration of challenges in nanotechnology, let's dive into its promising applications in the medical world. Imagine a future where our aging process is slowed down significantly and diseases are repaired at the cellular level. One of the most exciting possibilities nanotech offers is the repair of DNA. This could potentially stop aging right at its root. Just think about tiny robots repairing cells and tissues, enhancing human health in ways we can barely fathom.
Absolutely, but implementing these changes is not without its challenges. Visualizing these tasks at such a microscopic level is a major hurdle. We would need incredibly advanced imaging techniques and precise tools to make sure these nanobots can work effectively. Despite these challenges, the benefits sound extremely attractive, don't they? Imagine the quality of life significantly improving as we can extend our healthy years. It could revolutionize how we think about health and aging.
Indeed, envisioning how we integrate such technology into our everyday lives opens a vast array of other possibilities. For example, not only fighting aging, but also enhancing our health by preventing diseases before they even occur. Nanobots could monitor our bodies continuously, seeking out minor issues before they become significant. These robots could also deliver drugs exactly where they are needed, making treatments more effective and reducing side effects.
These advancements in nanotechnology have far-reaching implications, not just confined to medicine alone. As these technologies become more common, they could fundamentally change our society. The importance of researching and developing nanotechnologies responsibly cannot be overstated, as they hold the potential to reshape our entire approach to health and well-being. It's fascinating to think of the ripple effects these advancements might have throughout different sectors.
As we look toward the future of nanotechnology, there's exciting potential for even smaller scales, like femtotech and picotech. Imagine technology so advanced that it borders on the fantastic, almost like something out of a science fiction novel. Picture manipulating space-time or creating machines that function at the smallest subatomic levels. These ideas spark wonder and curiosity, but they also pose questions about their feasibility and their potential impact on the world.
The allure of such advanced technology is undeniable, but we also need to think about the ethical side of things. How do we balance our hunger for innovation with the potential risks and societal impacts? There's the fear of rogue machines and ethical dilemmas surrounding who gets access to such technology. As scientists and citizens, it's vital to consider how we implement these technologies responsibly and ensure they benefit humanity as a whole.
Exactly. As technology advances, it's crucial that we stay informed and prepared. Innovations that seem like science fiction today might become a reality tomorrow. Femtotech, picotech, and even the idea of manipulating things at the quantum level present boundaries that we have yet to understand fully. Preparing for these advancements means ensuring we have ethical guidelines and safety measures in place, which will help us navigate the challenges we might face.
By responsibly embracing these technologies, we have the power to shape a future that aligns with our values and aspirations. The goal is to use nanotechnology in ways that improve life for all, while being mindful of its potential consequences. Educating ourselves and others about these topics is key to fostering a balanced approach. With careful planning and thoughtful consideration, nanotechnology can lead to a brighter, more sustainable future for everyone.
As we wrap up our discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey of nanotechnology. From a mere concept to a tangible reality, it has captivated our imaginations and is poised to revolutionize sectors far and wide. Whether in medicine or industry, the promise it holds to improve our lives is immense. We've touched on many exciting ideas, and the potential for future discoveries is boundless.
We hope this episode has sparked your curiosity about the amazing potential of nanotechnology. Remember, your thoughts and feedback are vital to us, so please like this podcast and leave a comment with your ideas. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights. We're just scratching the surface of what technology can do, and we can't wait to further explore these mysteries with you. See you next time.